Hello, everyone, and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. This is Much Love Tarot. My name is Lindy. Welcome. Today, we're going to be looking at the question what are the other person's thoughts and feelings about you and about the connection? And just going to look into this energy a little bit. Keep in mind, it is going to be a general reading, so it will not always resonate for everything for everyone. Keep in mind that some messages are just not meant for you. If your pile turns out to not resonate at all, feel free to pick a different pile. As well, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can by clicking on the Linktree link below. That has all the information to all the good stuff like TikTok, Instagram, PayPal as well if you feel generous, but also my email address where you can get in contact with me. My email address will also be in the description box below, so you can contact me directly if you want more information on booking a reading with me. So let's go over the piles first. So pile number 1, you are going to be this truth card with a little mirror in her hands. Pile number 2, we have the grieving card. It's a beautiful card. And then for pile number 3, we have courage. So if you need some more time to meditate on the cards, meditate on which piles to choose, you can pause the video now, and otherwise I will see you guys in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. So if you chose the truth card today, then this is gonna be your reading. So like I said, today we're gonna be looking at the energy of what's going on with your person. What are their thoughts about you and the connection, and what are they actually feeling and thinking, and maybe not really expressing to you. But yeah, let's just take a quick look, shall we? So for pile number 1, what are their persons or the person they have on their mind? What are their feelings about pile number 1? What are the feelings of pile number 1 from their person? Okay, so we have the 9 of Wands. What are their feelings and thoughts about pile number 1? A whole lot came out just there. I don't know what's up with the energy. Maybe it's the new moon, but let's take a look. What are their thoughts? And we have the 3 of Wands. So what are the thoughts of pile number 1? What are the thoughts? We have the Justice. And I want one more for you guys. What are the thoughts about pile number 1 and their connection? What are their thoughts? What are they thinking and feeling? Pile number 1. I wanted one more, I got 2. So we have the King of Swords and the High Priestess. Let's see if I can rearrange it a little bit so everything will fit and you can still see it. And at the bottom of the deck you did get the 2 of Swords. Everything visible? Yes. Okay. What are their thoughts and feelings? I do feel with the 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is just not feeling sure or being stuck into choices either to go with it or leave it, kind of thing. I do feel like there's a good connection with this person. I don't see a whole lot. Let me take a look real quick. Usually I talk a little bit more about this, but it's kind of confusing me a little bit. So I want to clarify some energy for a little bit. So I feel like a lot is going on here. Let me just go over the cards real quick, because the Nine of Wands is talking about like you're almost there, you almost reach like the goal, but at the same time very defensive. It's very, it feels like yes, you're almost there, but it still feels like you have to go literally through fire to get where you want to go. And even it's not, because it kind of looks like, because these skulls are all on fire, but it kind of looks like the house is also a bit on fire, and it's also walking away. So I feel like this person feels like maybe even if they would put in the effort, they're not sure if you would still be there when they do. And so with the Three of Wands, it talks about like looking ahead and looking forward and seeing what else are the option that I have. There might also be, for some of you, like a contract that is in the way. Either this person is still married, getting a divorce, or some serious commitment is still that needs to be like wrapped up for either one of you. But that's not for all of you, just for some of you. I feel like that's a thing that's been going on. And I feel like they are just having a hard time making a choice. I feel like they're having a hard time trusting their intuition in this matter. Let me just take a look what this High Priestess is. Let me get this out of the way. Where is this High Priestess energy here? So we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, why is the Two of Swords? That was quickly, okay. 10 of Cups. And what is the other side of this Two of Swords? The Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, they are stuck between... I think they are not convinced yet that this connection will lead to their happy ever after. And they're stuck between committing to that as well as just moving away and moving forward and leaving it in the past. So I feel like they're still very much so indecisive. Why is this Justice card here? Why is this Justice? Okay, that's a lot. It's too much. Why is the Justice card here? The Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like with this person, something happened between you two, which made them have a very... You also have the King of Swords and the Hermit just came out. But yeah, where I feel like, because whatever it is, and you have the Nine of Swords at the bottom, okay? So yeah, whatever it is that happened between you, I feel like this person kind of lost faith in it. I feel like maybe I got the feeling that this feeling is thinking that you kind of left them. Like for someone else, for something else, for whatever reason it is, this person feels abandoned. And then with the King of Swords, kind of put up this like wall of very logical thinking. They are only, because this happened, they're only thinking, like looking at it from a very logical way, where it's like, this happened, this is now the person you get because I don't trust you with my feelings. And with the Hermit, I feel like they need a lot of like thinking and time. Like, do I still want this? I know like this is like offered to me, but I also kind of feel like they really messed me up and pulled me a good one, where it's so hard to get over it. So I feel like with the Truth card as well, like someone needs to talk about the truth here. I feel like this person is very much feels like a bit betrayed and a bit like blindsided. Also, not sure if they put in the effort if you were still there. So I feel like a truthful conversation, like an honest, open conversation, is needed in order to pull anything away from this situation. Because right now they're not trusting it. They've seen it happen before. So now they're like, okay, what if I cross that last barrier and again I find out you are not in that same place as I hoped you'd be? So I hope that kind of makes sense to you. If this doesn't resonate for you, then this might not be your pile. But I'm having like this strong of like, yeah, this person is kind of done. Like I feel like their ego is telling them, just dump this shit. Don't do with this. But their heart is a bit like, but I really want to see if it can work out, because they really truly think with the 10 of Cups that it's either leaving it in the past and move on like quickly, or it could be potentially a happy ever after situation. There's just a need, like I cannot stress how much of a need of like an honest conversation this person is feeling. But yeah, let me take a look. I wanted to give you guys some guidance on this situation. Can I get some guidance for pile number 1 on this situation? Look at the bigger picture with the full moon in Sagittarius. Some guidance. You have your dreams need a practical plan with the full moon in Taurus. Some guidance for pile number 1. And take time to breathe out. Okay. And at the bottom, don't let pride get in your way with the full moon of Leo. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of feeling, where both of you are a bit, shitty shit happened. And I feel like pride at the moment is getting in the way of seeing like the big picture to make a plan. Like I feel like the ego with both of you, it's like, oh no, I'm not talking to this person because this happened and they acted this way, and like this person does see like there could be potential to something serious. It's just both of your egos are in the way of actually like taking a breath and think of, okay, how like come up with a plan together, like actual talking to each other and actually like clearing the air with all this, because there's like I said, like you picked the truth card, so I feel like you already know like there's some truth that needs to be spoken about, that right now it's like not happening. I kind of want to get like messages with these for you guys. Like if this person could tell you anything, what would it be? Kind of. So I have a little very not a whole lot of messages, but yeah, I kind of want to see what this person would tell you if they had the chance to. So let me take a look. What would pile number 1's person want to tell them? Okay, so you have, I regret lying to you, and I hid behind material things. What would pile number 1's person tell them if they could? What would pile number 1's person? I left when I saw you with someone else, and it's time for me to heal now. And at the bottom, I hope that you can forgive me one day, and I can't stop thinking about you. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, some things happen. Maybe this person also realizes things that they've done to you that weren't that like chic and classy, and they shouldn't have. and kind of regretting it, seeing that what they did wasn't that great as well. But again, I feel like ego is just stopping them from doing shit. Because to me, hiding behind material things, for material things and hiding behind it, that to me just sounds like ego. Like, I know the truth, but I kind of use my ego as a defense system, and I will not talk about it. Um, as well as I feel like his ego was hurt because of something that you did. Maybe it was valid, maybe it was not, but this person does have a feeling or a memory or something that is holding them that back, that they think something happened that would hurt them or their ego, and then they're like shutting off and like, I'm not doing this. Yeah. And I feel like they do have, with It's Time for Me to Heal Now, where they're like, they can see it from both sides, like the air kind of how do you say it, like the dust settled down a little bit, and then they can see both sides of like what they think you did, but as well as what like they did, with no communication and stuff like that. So yeah, I think this would be the time to start up like conversations about, hey, what's up, how are you? I kind of want to, talk about what happened, if you're okay with it, because I just want to clear the air a little bit. That's the kind of feel that I'm getting from this. I'm like, I'm just gonna check real quick. Like, what's gonna be the outcome of this for you guys? What's gonna be the outcome for pile number 1? Okay, we have the Four of Swords, the Page of Wands. What is gonna be the outcome? King of Cups. What's gonna be the outcome for pile number 1 on this situation? What's gonna be the outcome for this situation for pile number 1? And we've got the 8 of Pentacles. And then we have the Knight of Wands at the bottom and the Ace of Wands underneath that. Okay, I do feel there need some time of like the reflection. I feel like even the King of Cups is like meditating right now. So I feel like you should also focus a bit more on you, what you want from this situation. Because now we just looked at the other person, like what are their thoughts and feelings toward you. And I feel like when it comes to like comes out of this for you, like this is the only thing that like focus on you. So I feel like you also need some rest, some back to basic type thing. Find the joy in everything in the daily life, as well as focusing on you. Focus on your skill, what you like to do, like your hobbies, maybe even with the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like, to me, even though I said like have a conversation with this person, to me this kind of gives the vibes of like, let them come to you. I feel like for some of you with the Knight of Wands at the bottom, if you feel like very, very passionate towards this person still, then it wouldn't be a bad move for you to make the first step. And then leave it open. Not like, I want to talk, let's meet up, but more of like, hey, I'm kind of feeling this and this and this way. Hope you're doing all right. I just want to, if you are ready, please let me know when we can have a conversation about this, because I would really appreciate one if you are ready. Like, but only if you feel very, that's like I said, some of you feel very passionate, very connected to this person. And then I don't mean, because that's like the other side of it, I don't mean like an obsession. And I think you know when it's an obsession or not. When it's an obsession, leave it, take some time. You need to rest yourself, come to your senses, like who you are without this person, and then see. I feel like if you take a step back, it's clearer for you to see whether or not it is an obsession or is a genuine connection with this person. So I think I'm gonna leave it here for you guys. I hope it was helpful. Please let me know in the comments down below what you thought, and tell me your story if you want to as well. Also let me know what you would like to see me ask next, and I will see if I can do anything about that for you guys. Yeah, as always, I hope you're having a very great, wonderful day, and I will see you guys again in the next reading. Hello, pile number 2. So if you chose the grieving card, then this is gonna be your reading today. So today we're gonna be looking at the question, what is your person... Oh, sorry about that. So yes, today's question is gonna be, what is your person or the person on your mind thinking and feeling about this connection with you? Let's take a look, shall we? What is pile number 2's person thinking and feeling about pile number 2? What are their feelings and thoughts? We have the 8 of Swords. Okay, while I shuffled this deck a little bit for this reading, that one already came out, and I was like, no, let's put it back. Let's take a look. We also have the Knight of Swords. What does pile number 2's person think and feel towards pile number 2? What do they think and feel? This one wanted to come out. 6 of Cups. The 3 of Swords. What do they think and feel towards pile number 2? The Wheel of Fortune. One more. What do they think and feel? Wow, that's a bit too much. I'm sorry. What do they think and feel towards pile number 2? We have the Hanged Man. And at the bottom of the deck, the 2 of Swords. We got that for pile number 1 as well. Okay. So I feel like in combination with your card Grieving, I feel like it's a past tense relationship, connection, situationship. I feel like the 2 of Swords is throwing me off. So let's begin at like the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords, I feel like they do have still like some regrets, I feel like, about this connection. Still a bit stuck in their head. Like they have good memories of you, good thinking back at the connection and maybe relationship, situationship, whatever it is. I feel like they do have more good memories than bad memories. At the same time, though, the 3 of Swords talks about feeling incredibly hurt. Like this person took a blow. I even feel like it looks like, to me at least, it looks like she is putting on in the swords herself, like the samurai kind of way with the look of the card as well. But it does have someone like back there that kind of feels like they are like pushing them to do it. So I feel like maybe they feel like manipulated into doing things that they didn't really want to do by you, or them taking these blows. Like, I feel like for some of you, it might be this person like sacrificed themselves for you without you asking. Like you didn't ask them to give up this part of them, but they just did it. And now they feel bad or have like this bitter taste in their mouth when it comes to you. Even though they have good memories, it was fun, everything's good. I feel like they do feel a bit like, oh, Jesus. Because with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this was a very, things had to happen this way. This person learned a lot through this, learned a lot about themselves. And the Hanged Man is, I feel like, because after this and this thing happened and ended, I feel like this person really took the time to reflect on the relationship, on the connection. What happened? Why did I act the way I did? And how can I do that differently? I feel like this person is very much thinking about their own like asset in this relationship and connection. Like, what did they do wrong? Why did I choose to let this hurt happen? And that's what I said with like the regrets. They are still thinking about it and about the regrets. And I feel like they kind of want to talk to you about it, but I feel like some part of them wants to like right like quickly. Maybe that's what like happened at the end of the relationship, when you both already knew like it's the end of the relationship. This person just came at you with like this dagger trying to stab you kind of bit. That's for some of you, like if that happened. I feel like for other people of you, that's still a feeling that they are having, that they want to hurt you. Like some parts of them, like their ego has been hurt so much, even though it's like them that is putting themselves in this. There are some parts of them that still wants to not get over that hurt. Let me clarify that a little bit. Let me take a look at that hurt though. So why is the Three of Swords here? A lot is coming out. Okay, so the Nine of Swords, yeah, okay. And then the Two of Swords again, the Eight of Wands, the Star, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like they are very, very confused. Because even though it hurt like shit, it like, oh, dang it. You have the Two of Swords again, so they are very much on and off, where it's like, did I do it myself, this hurt? Did they afflict this to me? Was it their intention for me to get hurt? Did it just happen? They're very much in and out. With the Star, I feel like there is, because the Star talks about hope, and that might confuse people when it comes to hurt, but I feel like there is hope that it was not like that you didn't mean to hurt them as much, or that there is a misunderstanding that that can lighten up the hurt. Or I feel like right now they're just seeing worst case scenario, whatever that is for them. Let me take a look why the Knight of Swords is here. Why is the Knight of Swords here? So you have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like they really saw it as like potential. And you have the Four of Cups. Yeah, it's kind of like they are kind of like, how did this happen? How did we end up in this situation? Like, I thought we're doing great, and now all of a sudden it's all like messed up and things aren't the way that they envisioned it to be. Very much still in that like grieving energy. Let me take a look with some oracle messages. What are their thoughts and feelings towards you right now? What are their thoughts and feelings towards pile number 2 right now? Okay, there are 2. We have, you're very close to achieving your goal. A new romantic cycle begins. What are their thoughts and feelings? We have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Yeah, okay. So, and then luck is on your side. I feel like this person does see that this is like the end of a cycle with you guys, but it can also potentially be a new romantic cycle that starts with you, like going back, talking about, maybe come back. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like this person is like closing off this connection with you. Like if they have been in no contact with you, there's no whatsoever, even though there was no closure, I feel like this person is very much having the intention of closing this tough cycle and start a new romantic cycle with someone else. And not particularly like with someone else, but like they're open for a new connection with someone else with this new things that they learned about themselves. Like they are ready, like they're at the edge of like being ready to go after what it is that they really want. What type of connection, relationship do I actually want, and go for that. Let me take a look. Like, what is it that they would like to say to you or tell you if they had the chance? So I'm kind of curious. So what is it that pile number two's person would like to tell pile number two? I love you unconditionally. I feel you even though we are apart. What does pile number two want to tell them? What does pile number two want to tell them? I remember every detail of that day. I am grateful for the spiritual lessons, and it was my fault, but I blamed you. And I wish I had treated you better. And I feel you're leaving me behind on it. And it's time for me to heal now. Okay. Yeah. I feel like this is just a situation where both of you know that the other person, even though you have good memories and you're like grateful for each other and the lessons that you've learned with each other, I feel like you both know that this isn't the relationship or connection, or like the way it was is not the type of connection that either of you want or is good for you. Even though it can be like a great connection, because it does say like I love you unconditionally. That can also be like I love you so much, or I care for you so much that I wish a better relationship on you. And that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting with this right now. So I want to close this reading off by giving you some like advice, guidance, what to do with this situation, where to go, what to, because it's kind of confusing as well. With the Two of Swords, I feel like they are still very much, with the energy that I get, I feel like they are getting closer and closer and closer to saying, I don't want a relationship like that. I will not continue like that. Because you also pick the card grieving. And grieving, you need to end the cycle completely in order to start something new. You have to grieve the entire old connection. And after that, if you decide to get back, then that's a whole nother topic and subject and whatnot. But I feel that at this moment, this person is very much still just like grieving the relationship and getting over and learning from this relationship. And yeah, so let me take a look at some guidance for you. So you have the Two of Wands. Some guidance for pile number two. You have the Temperance. Okay, so I already got that feeling of like you need some you time a little bit. Expand your horizon. The Five of Swords. I feel like you feel very intensely that there's some kind of conflict that needs to be resolved in order to get either closure or a new beginning. And then you have the Star. Some guidance for pile number two. wanted one more, but you got two. So you have the Queen of Cups as well as the Strength card. And then the Magician at the bottom. Okay. I feel like you are a bit... I kind of want to say like codependent on this person. Maybe. Where you have your focus so much on this person and this situation that it's kind of keeping you from living your true life and your true self. Even if this conflict ends not the way you want or expected it to be, I feel like with the Star, it still feels like that's okay. Like you can manifest the relationship that you want and learn from the relationship you have been through. For me, temperance and with the Two of Wands, it's just like take some time to rest, relax, find your own balance again. Because I feel like only then will you see how much this relationship had an impact on you and what changed. And you also need to see clearly, what is it that I want to manifest? What kind of person do I want, like, apart from this relationship? Because both of you are in this energy of like change and energy of new things going on and finding new insights about yourself as well, and what you want in a relationship, what you need emotionally right now. And whenever the Strength card comes out, I always feel the need of just like emphasizing that you are a strong person and you can do it alone if you need to. And maybe that's what you need to right now, to be alone and figure this out. Who are you without this relationship? What changed with you within this relationship? Like take a hard look at like what happened, because it feels like a crazy ride that happened. So yeah, I feel like the message for you is just focus on you. Focus on what it is that you want to manifest. And if this person will meet up to that energy level, then that will like be what you are manifesting. But if it does not, that means that something better with the Star like will come that will require all your manifestations. So be careful with what you are manifesting and really think about, what is it that I want to manifest? What kind of person do I want to manifest in my life? If you are ready for that step. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the reading here for you guys. I hope it was helpful. Please let me know down in the comments below what you think, what your thoughts are. Also let me know what it is that you would like to see me ask next, and I will see what I can do for you guys. As always, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you guys again in the next reading. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the Courage card, then this is gonna be your reading today. So today we're gonna be looking at the question, what is your person that is on your mind, their thoughts and feelings towards you? Keep in mind it is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave out what doesn't fit for yours. And let's just get into it. What is pile number 3's person thinking about them? We have the High Priestess. Wow, okay. The whole pile just went everywhere. Let me grab it for a second. Okay, I'm definitely gonna redo that because that was a bit too much. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. Everything. Your pile is starting off in a very very chaotic energy, let me tell you. Okay, so pile number 3, what are their thoughts and feelings towards you? What are their thoughts and feelings towards pile number 3? What are their thoughts and feelings to pile number 3? We have the 7 of Coins, which is the 7 of Pentacles. I also wanted this one. The 10 of Wands. We have the 10 of Coins. Okay. the Eight of Wands, the Fool. Okay, that's classic because these two flew on the ground just now, and I put them back. Wow, it's very chaotic. Okay. Oh, those are two. So you have the Eight of Cups as well as the Knight of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. Jesus. And the Two of Coins as well. Wow. Okay. So, let's see if I can fit everything in the frame, though. I feel like it kind of zoomed in without me wanting it to zoom in. Maybe when it's like catching. Yeah, that's better. I'm sorry. I think I did something when it like fell over. Okay. And then you have the Two of. Still not the way I like it. Let me read. Okay. Like that, leave it. Okay. So chaotic. Let's calm down for a second. So with the Two of Cups, I feel like it is a very, very strong connection, a very maybe even like soulmate connection that this person feels towards you. You have the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Coins, so there's a lot of passion, a lot of, which I already get with like the Courage card. It kind of feels like fiery to me, very like passionate energy, but as well as like knowing like a very, I feel like this person can imagine being with you, having like a stable home, you know. Okay, let me take a look. At the same time, it's very like youthful and open. I'm kind of thrown off here by the Seven of Coins and the Eight of Cups, especially the Eight of Cups, because it talks about walking away. Like walking away from an emotional situation where they have put in so much emotion. Let me get some clarification for this. So I just want to know what this is all about. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Why is the Eight of Cups here? Okay, why does every time for your pile a lot of cards come out? So the Eight of Cups. So there's the Five of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Temperance energy. So I feel like this person just feels like they're walking away from a conflict that happened between you two. I feel like one of you two is very much, because Temperance to me just tells me there needs to be a balance in whatever it is that this like situation that happened is, because one of you is very much, I'm not doing this shit, and the other one is more looking at it from a more logical thing that happened. Let me get some more. This energy is so chaotic that I feel like it might be like twin flame connection. Why is the Seven here? Why is the Seven of Coins here? Ace of Swords, and you have the Nine of Swords. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Jesus. Ace of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. I feel like this person just... I'm just getting so frustrated. This is just, to me, a very twin flame connection. It's very fiery. You can see, like, when it's great, it is fucking great. But when it's not that great, it's freaking awful. It's, like, so awful. And I think you two have such a different style of communication. Why is the Eight of Wands here? So you have the Nine of Pentacles again, which I put back. and the Five of Swords. I feel like the moment you guys like argue and stuff, one of you gets to the point where it's like putting in a couple of knives and then, you know what, I'm gonna be the bigger person and walk away, which is like, to that person it's like, I'm gonna be the bigger person, but at the same time it's like, no, not before I put some knives in your back. Like, to me, this is, I'm just surprised like the devil energy hasn't come out yet for this connection, because I feel like it's very, of course, like I said, when it's good, but it also feels a bit awful. Three of Swords. Didn't you get the Three of Swords already? I kind of feel like you already got the Three of Swords, but wow, a lot needs to be done. And then a Ten of Swords at the bottom for that. Yeah. But the Lovers as well. This is so, like, to me, such a twin flame connector. So chaotic and overwhelming, because it's at like one time Ten of Swords is being like really, really hurt, like stabbed in the back, like not even by chance or accident or something, but like deliberately putting a knife in someone's back. And then with the Lovers, it's like hot and cold. The one moment you hate each other, you want to murder each other, like figuratively, and the other moment you love each other deeply. It's passionate. It's such a twin flame connection. So I think that's what confused me, because I saw both in this. So I feel like this person definitely sees that and feels that there is this passion and fierce, and this person actually sees like a good, valid connection and future with you. But at the same time, there's so much communication errors and things both of you need to heal. Because I feel like this person has the tendency of being more the person of, just let it go. Let's not talk about it, you know. Let's keep it fun and light. When you are more of like, no, I need to seriously talk about this with you. So what are their feelings and thoughts towards you? What are their feelings and thoughts towards pile number 3? A win-win outcome is forecast. Yeah, I feel like this person is at the point where they're like, I don't care what happens. Either we stay together and work on it, or we go separate ways. But at this time and moment, they're like, I don't care which one it is. It will be a win-win for me either way. Kind of a bit just tired and fed up. A time for healing, yeah. What are the thoughts and feelings towards pile number 3? You and your loved ones are safe. Moon in your Cancer. Conclusions are within reach at the bottom as well. I feel like that's just what they want. They want just a stable, like a breathe, like they want to feel safe in this relationship as well. And they know like a lot of healing needs to be done on both sides. There needs to be maybe even like a pause or a little break, or like moving away from each other to see what you guys want or need, or it just feels like a lot to go through every single day, in my opinion. Let me take a look. What else did I do? So I wanted to get one of these messages, some of them, to just see what is it that they wanted to tell you if they could. Like, what would pile number 3's person tell them if they had the chance? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Yeah, definitely. I feel like this person is very much like having sleepless nights about this. And thinking about you, not necessarily just in like about the situation, what's going on. So what is it that they would like to tell pile number 3? I feel you leaving me behind. Yeah, I feel like they just want to communicate to you how much they have been hurting, and still are hurting, and getting a bit of like validation from you that like you see it, and how can we work on this and try to fix this. Finding out the truth crushed me. Yeah, again, like they're wanting to tell their feelings, like how they felt, like with whatever it is, just like what happened, but they're like, oh, it just hurt. What is it that pile number 3's person wants to tell them? I replay our conversations over and over, and I couldn't let you get close to me. And at the bottom we have, I hope you can forgive me one day. And underneath that, I wish I had treated you better as well. Yeah, I feel like this person is in desperate need of healing, of a break, of a time of like being able to show and tell their emotions in a free, safe environment where it's okay to like even cry about it, or like say everything that's on their mind, even though it might not be exactly what they're feeling, but just to let everything out without it becoming a fight, without having to talk about it, without just like validation of these are my feelings, this is how I'm feeling, and I feel like crap at the moment. So now we looked at this person's feelings and stuff and this situation, and I kind of want to close this reading out by getting some guidance and advice for you, how to deal with this situation for you. So yeah, let's take a look. So some advice or guidance for pile number 3. Some advice or guidance for pile number 3. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands. Some advice or guidance for pile number 3. Wow, okay. I'm not going to take these. I'm going to take these. King of Pentacles. Oh, wow. The Devil. What did I say? I was missing the Devil here. And the Page of Cups. And then we have the 7 of Cups at the bottom. And the Page of Wands as well. So a lot of pages. You've got 3 of them. You've got the Wands, the Swords, and the Cups. So some advice. To me, it just represents like... Because 2 of the 3 pages are in a very defensive... almost in the same like body language thing, where they're both very defensive, and then the Page of Cups is like on her own. So I feel like for you, I would say give it a bit of a breather. The 7 of Cups at the bottom to me represents having a lot of options. Like this connection isn't the only option, even though it might feel like it, like it's like do or die. And I really feel like then the ego, your ego, is also a big part of it. That you need to like investigate. Why am I feeling like this? Why am I reacting to this person like this? Because I don't feel like how you treat this person is how you usually treat other people. I feel like because it's like a twin flame connection, that brings extra like fiery fierceness, but also brings out like your ego more. Like you want to be validated as well in what you feel, do, and stuff like that. But I feel like you, like for some guidance or advice, I feel like you need some time to relax as well. So I'm gonna get some of the oracle. I don't know why, I kind of feel like I want some of that. Some advice or guidance for pile number 3. Some last advice or guidance for pile number 3. Confidence. Yeah, because I feel like the courage card is definitely for you. Some guidance and advice for pile number 3. Fertility. And we have forgiveness. Yeah, I feel like this is not, even if this relationship ends and isn't what you want it to be, and it ends, like, I feel like it's just, I feel like after that, there's a lot that you need to forgive yourself for. And that will automatically raise your confidence once you do. But it's also an opportunity for new, like, beginnings, new starts. I feel like you both need a little bit of a break. You both need a little bit of time away from your ego, because this is a lot. And it came together, it fit, and then it like exploded. I feel like right now you need some time to rest and figure out what is it that you want in a relationship, and what type of person do you want to be in a relationship, and is this person bringing out that side of myself or a side that you rather not see. And just take some, like, I feel like the biggest guidance thing, which is also the hardest thing to do at the same time, is letting go of your ego. Realize your mistakes as well, what you've done, because I feel like you have been in fight, like all of them are kind of in like fight mode. Page of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Knight of Wands as well. It's like, take some time. Like, there's a lot of things you can do, a lot of options you can have your focus on, but this relationship right now. But yeah, I think the main thing with like the devil here is there's something, I think something outside of this relationship that happens, or something that you need to forgive yourself for. Because I feel like that insecurity, you're taking it with you in this relationship, which is like the trigger to this devil ego energy that you're giving out. So I think I'm gonna leave it here for you guys, because if I continue, it will turn into a whole different reading than I originally planned. So I'm gonna keep it here for you. I hope it resonated, and I hope it was helpful for you guys. Let me down in the comments down below if it did. Yeah, I feel like you might need some more. So if there's a question you would like to see me ask next, or answer next, or take a look at, please leave it down in the comments below, and I will see what I can do for you guys. And as always, I hope you're having a wonderful, great day, and I will see you guys again in the next reading.